Hey guys, my name is Lerner and I'm a company member with KIZUNA Dance. Today I will be teaching you some basic tips for a kip-up. So first we're going to start with our hands, just kind of kneading them into the ground and rotating inwardly and outwardly. The next thing I would suggest is warming up your feet because that's what receives all the weight. Just kind of loosening everything up, making sure all the toes are lengthened, making sure you have a couple of pops in there. So the next thing I would suggest is doing some downward dogs and rolling out into plank.
Don't worry about getting straight legs, but the idea here is to lengthen into your hands and into your feet. You're going to lift through your toes, round all the way through your back.
Find a plank, bend your elbows and your knees.
To soften into your hips, find that downward dog again.
Making sure you're warm enough to do a plow.
This is kind of our starting position for a kip-up. So you want to make sure your lower back is nice and open. And like that.
Now we're kind of ready. So the way you want to start is you want to find that plow position.
You want to make sure your hips are, like, your tailbone is pointing directly towards the sky. You don't want to be too far over, and you don't want to be here, otherwise you should be able to just kind of balance here. The next step is to get your hands planted by your ears, and my legs are long and soft, so that when I push off, I can lengthen them out and fold them underneath me as I land.
So I'm going to demonstrate this one time, and then I'll kind of walk through what I'm doing. So to kind of break all that down, what you want to do is start in that plow position with kind of soft legs, with your hands planted right next to your ears. Then as the motion starts with your legs, as you kick up and over, push a little bit with your arms in order to bring your torso up and off the ground. And as you're in the air, fold your legs underneath you. And then what I would suggest to get your torso over is thinking about looking at the ground in front of you. That helps you just bring your head forward and get that torso up and over onto the hips and legs. So I'm going to do it one more time and we'll see if we can see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to roll back into that plow position and push off and land looking at the ground in front of me. Alright, so let's try it. Hey guys, thanks for checking out the tutorial. Just to review everything, we want to start by warming up our wrists, our ankles, and our back and our hips. The movement starts in that plow position with soft legs and your hands right by your ears. You're going to kip with your legs to start, push a little bit with your hands, and then fold your legs underneath you, and then think about looking at the ground to finish the movement off by bringing your torso up on top of your hips. I hope you enjoyed. Please be safe while doing this. I would suggest using a mat or two when you're starting because most likely you'll roll back. And just want to make sure that everyone's safe while doing it. Thanks for joining. Make sure you subscribe to KIZUNA TV.